Hey guys, welcome back. So not a whole lot has happened since last week. She's squirming around because she just heard me start talking. Okay.
Feast your eyes.
It's okay. I have decided to start doing some more walking outside since the weather is starting to get nicer. And I've actually decided to start a group on Facebook for moms, for us to just get together and talk, and even just talk through the group online. Get together at least a couple times a month so that we can take our babies for walks. And since it's going to be a lot nicer, it'll be really good for all of us, babies included, because the fresh air is always good for everybody. I'm really excited for my gym membership to start up again next week. Christopher's actually gone. He left Tuesday. He's going to be gone for 2 weeks for a business trip, which is it's a bummer for sure. Her and I definitely miss him. So since he is gone, I'm not able to go to the gym until Mikey can work, which won't be until the 12th next week. So until then, we're just doing a lot of walking, and I'm doing as much indoor stuff. Some of the outdoor stuff I just do for walking with the jogging stroller, which is actually quite heavy. Once you put her in the car seat and the car seat into the stroller, and the stroller just by itself is pretty heavy. But pushing that around, I've taken her to the mall a couple of times and pushed her around there, and basically just getting out and doing a bunch of walking is what I'm doing right now. At the gym, I started to just do the elliptical on the highest resistance that it has, so that I can take it easy as I'm getting back into the gym and not overdo it like I did last time and end up back in the ER. So that's kind of my plan. As far as my diet, it's kind of back and forth. I'm having to do experiments with different foods and how they affect her since I am breastfeeding. She has been super gassy, and so my next thing is to just completely cut dairy out totally, so that way we can see if maybe it's the lactose that's making her belly so upset. But basically, since I'm breastfeeding, she is the #1 priority when it comes to my diet and not me. I am going to be eating clean as it is anyways, just because it's good for me and as well as it's good for her. And I need to increase my water. I find it a little bit difficult to try and keep up enough water throughout the day, because when you are breastfeeding, water is essential for milk production. So it's definitely a priority for me to make sure that I keep my fluids up. But I have been pretty consistently eating oats. I cook them with water, just the plain, old-fashioned oats that you can get at the store, and putting a scoop of my protein in there, and it's actually quite delicious. I got the blueberry muffin protein that I got in a couple weeks ago. I've been putting that in the oats, and it tastes great. Personally, I don't like that flavor for my shakes, simply because it has little blueberry specks in it, and for me it's just a texture thing. It tastes great, but once I get the little specks in my mouth, I personally don't like it. So I'm using that for my food, for like my protein pancakes and my oats, and it's been fabulous. I've used the other vanilla protein, the vanilla cupcake protein, for the shakes. Right now we are in the middle of moving. We have some of her stuff here already in her room. We still have a ton of stuff left at the apartment, but because we are in the middle of moving and Christopher is gone, I'm staying with his parents' here. I'm actually staying with just his mom. So it's just us 3 girls, it's been quite fun actually so far. We still did our Taco Tuesday as usual, but since we are in the midst of all of that and I'm staying here, I need to go back to the apartment to get some of my stuff, because right now my protein is just in my gym bag and the diaper bag, and I'm starting to run low. So I need to make a protein powder run tonight back at the apartment once his mom gets home, so that she can watch her. As you can see, she's peacefully asleep. I promise she has not been like that all day. Her poor belly's been bugging her, but she does have a super cute outfit on. And we did go for a walk today because it is super nice. It was actually supposed to rain today, but it's been sunny and clear, and it's been kind of warm actually. I think it's in the 60s, so it's pretty nice. So we went for a walk and we used the stroller. And right now she's tired. But we have watched a couple of movies today, and we played a little bit. So being a mom is super fun for me. I definitely have my fair share of breakdowns. I actually had one last night, but it's so amazing to see how she is when I'm upset, because children just sense things with their parents. They know when something is wrong. And as I sat there crying, I picked her up because she was crying, and she calmed right down, and it was actually her who helped me calm down. She calmed down as soon as I picked her up, and she felt me crying and upset, and she was smiling at me, and it's the most incredible thing what our children do for us. We focus so much on what we do for our children, but we don't really realize what they do in turn for us. And she was my little hero last night. She was such a great little girl. On a side note, apart from the whole mom and fitness thing, we have just gotten in our order from Scentsy. One of my friends, she sells Scentsy, and so as some of you probably know, that they've started to do essential oils and diffusers. So Christopher and I discussed it, and we actually got our own diffuser and a couple of the essential oil blends. One of them we got the Calm, and then we also got the Clear. The Calm is an orange, lavender, and something else, and I forget what the Clear one is. But I've decided to try out the Rest. Oh, it's the Rest, not the Calm, sorry. The Rest tonight. In my room, we have the diffuser in our room, but we also got her a warmer, and we got some Calm scents for her room, and I've already put one of them in there, and they smell amazing, and it'll be a nice little light night light for her when I need to go in there in the middle of the night, change her diaper and things like that. But yeah, we're super excited to have that, and just being able to move and get out of that apartment is really nice. It was our first place together, and we made it through the entire year with the lease. But it'll be definitely nice to have a change, and for her to be able to have her own room. And yeah, that's about all I have for you guys this week. Like I said, not a whole lot has changed since last week, and not a whole lot has gone on. She does have a doctor appointment at the end of next week, so I may do 2 videos next week. If not, I'll just add it into the week after how the doctor appointment went and things like that. And so yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week and a good weekend, and I will see you guys next week.